got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
No good from Valanciunas. The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Freak with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And Freak throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And stolen by Freak. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
No good from Valanciunas. San Antonio with the ball. It's been 10 unanswered points, and that one's good.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And another fast break for San Antonio. The Spurs are running. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. It's no secret that he's their go-to guy, and Coach's message was simple. Get the ball in his hands early and often to let him establish his rhythm, and the rest of the offense should fall in place. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if...
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
For the finish, and Freak throws it down hard.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Carroll dishes to Scola, and that misses badly. Air ball. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the Spurs.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Duncan, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Valanciunas. 17th in field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish.
And that one's good. Freak.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Johnson kicks to DeRozan. To stop the drought. Shot is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Freak. And it's San Antonio with another.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Joseph, the pass to DeRozan. Valanciunas dishes to Hayes. Back to Valanciunas. Kicks to Joseph. They double him with Freak. Just 5 on the clock. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Cleveland. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Toronto, they're 9th best in the conference.
And for the Raptors, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
And again, Toronto, no luck.
Get the ball inside.
That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And now, 24 points for Freak.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and it's DeRozan missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And stolen by Freak. It'll count. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.